Welcome back everyone. So in today's video I will be showing you how to integrate and link Databricks with GitLab so that you can version control your notebooks, your code and any other files that you have in Databricks, and you can store and version that with the help of GitLab. Okay, so GitLab is a Git provider just like GitHub, and it just helps you store and version control your code. All right, so in this video we will be going through the steps on how to integrate these two systems. All right, so let's jump over now to Databricks. So I'm going to jump over here to my Databricks account, and as you can see I'm using the free edition. I previously made a video on how to sign up to free edition, so if you're interested in that, I will put the link for that in the description of this video and you can take a look. Alright, so previously also, it's probably worth noting that I did go through the steps for integrating Databricks with GitHub. So if you are using GitHub and you want to know the steps for that, do watch that video. I'll also put the link in the description. But we also, we did go through the steps for that in this video. In this video though, we will be doing for GitLab, so the steps should not be very far away from what we previously covered for GitHub. Alright, so how do we go about integrating these two systems? Okay, so the first thing that we need to do, of course, is make sure that we do have access to Databricks and also to GitLab. Okay, so if you see here, I'm logged into my GitLab account, and if you want to create an account, just go to GitLab. I think it's going to show you the steps for doing that. So I'm logged in, just go to this page here and then go ahead and create an account. Okay, and then once you are ready, then you can come back here and start over and follow along in the steps. Okay, all right, so what are some of the things that we need to do? Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is to create our credential. Okay, so in order to do that, or basically to link our Databricks with GitLab, and then from there we should be able to now clone repos. Okay, so to do that, what you want to do is you can be anywhere on this UI, it doesn't matter where you are, but basically what you want to do is go over to your account here, click into your account and then go over to settings here, right? And then what you want to do once you are here is to go over to linked accounts. And as you see here now, you will see accounts that you can link to, and here we do have Git integration as one of the options here. And previously we did link our Databricks with GitHub, so I do have the integration with GitHub. I have the credential here created. So in this video we will create one for GitLab. Okay, so we have GitHub here, we'll do one for GitLab. So to do that, just go ahead and add here, click here where it says add Git credential, and for the providers, we do have a number of providers here. GitHub is one of them, and the one we want to select is here for GitLab. So we'll just select GitLab here, and you can put any nickname here. So for this, I'll just name this one GitLab, maybe GitLab Secret, or a create, right? Maybe create. Okay, and now you will see here it's asking you for the your email and the token as well. Okay, so we don't have this. I do have the email and the username and all, but we don't have the token. Okay, so we need to generate the token, and this token you need to generate it in GitLab side. Okay, so we need to go over to GitLab now and generate that token. Okay, so I'm going to switch over now to GitLab, and inside your profile, okay, so if you click into your profile, you can see some details here. So you can see this is my username, and what you want to do is go over to edit profile in your GitLab, and then go down to personal access tokens. Okay, so just click personal access tokens, and if there are any other tokens that you have previously used, you'll see them here. But I do not have one, so what we want to do is go ahead and generate one. So I'm going to click here where it says add new token, and then I'm just going to put the token name as GitLab, maybe DBX token, right? And then you can put any description and the expiry date. So I'm just going to leave this as default. I think this will be a week from today. And then what you want to do now after that is select the scopes. What do you want this token to have access to? Okay, so you can select everything, but I think for me I want anything repo related, so we can maybe do read user and then write repository. I think those should be good enough for our Databricks environment to write. But we will come back in case this token does not have enough permissions. I think these two should be good enough. But if you want more, if you're using this for API related work, you can click API, or you can just select everything. But I think the least the better. And then just go ahead and create this token. Okay, so we'll go ahead and create this token and copy it. Okay, so we want to copy this token and store it somewhere so that we don't lose it. I'm just going to copy it into my notepad there, and I will delete it anyway, so you won't be able to do much with this token. Okay, so we have our token ready now, and then let's go back to our Databricks now. We have our nickname here, and then what we want to do next is to put our email. So I'll just put my email. So basically this is the email that is connected with your GitLab, and then you can also put, if you want, the personal or the username. Okay, so I'll just put the username there, but most importantly we want to copy that token. Okay, so we want to copy and paste that token right here. Okay, so I'm just going to paste it here and then go ahead and save it. Okay, so once you save it, now you have your credential here created. So we do have two here, so we have this GitLab create now created here. Okay, so now from here now we should be able to go ahead and clone a repo from GitLab. So basically this token allows Databricks to connect to your GitLab account, right? So the next thing that we need to do now is to go ahead and create a repo, because we do not have a repo. Hopefully this battery is going to last long enough for this video. But let's go ahead and create a repo, right? So I am going to create a repo here. So in order to create a repo in GitLab, what you want to do, it's called a project in GitLab, so it's going to be called a project. So I'm going to go here to projects, and then we will create a new project, and you can go with any of these options here. Okay, so you can see create blank from templates, CI/CD, import project. We'll go with a blank one for now, and let's name this one GitLab DBX Repos. Just put the name for this, and then you can pick the project URL. So for this, I'm just going to pick this one with my user, and then this is going to be the repo name. You can put it as private or public. I'm going to put it as private for visibility, and then initialize readme, right? So that's good enough. Let's go ahead and create this repo now. Okay, awesome. So we have this repo ready now. So you can see your repo has been created, and now we can basically start using this repo to push our code into this location and basically use it, you know, for any additional team related work. Okay, so we have our repo ready. Now what is the next thing we need to do? We basically want to clone this repo and then bring it over to Databricks so that we can use it. Okay, so I'm going to go over to GitLab now, to Databricks, and then what you want to do, okay, sorry, yeah, I had to step out to grab my power because my charger, because I noticed this was going to stop working in the middle of this video. Anyway, so what you want to do now from here, once you are on the Databricks side, is to go ahead and now clone your repo. So in order to do that, you need to go over to workspace. So go over to workspace right here, right? And in your workspace, there are a few folders here. So this is your home, and this is your workspace. So if you have previously worked with repos, it used to be under workspace, and we used to have repos, and basically this used to connect, you know, we used to use this to connect to our repos, but Databricks simplified this, and you can see now that they are saying here you can now create Git folders which were previously repos outside the repo folder for simplified UI and organization. And it tells you here, go to home folder and create Git folder. So basically what it's asking you now to do is, instead of doing it within this repo, now you can go to your home here and create Git folder. And if we expand here, you will see some of the other repos that we have, right? So we do have GitLab Repo here that we previously cloned, right? So now let's clone a GitLab repo, right? So all you have to do is go to your home here, and then while clicking into your home, go to the right corner here where it says create, and then expand this, and you will see here a Git folder. That's what you want to click. So click Git folder, and it's going to now bring you this tab here, and it needs here the Git repo URL. And for this, we just want to go over to GitLab now, and then in our repo, we just want to go to here where it says code and copy the HTTPS URL. Okay, so we just want to copy this and then paste it in this location right here. Okay, and once you do that, you can see that automatically it detects that this is a GitLab provider, and this is our repo name, GitLab DBX repo, right? And then yeah, so that's it. Just go ahead and now create this Git folder, and it's going to create this folder, and yeah, you can see it's automatically created it, and it brings it now to your home folder right here, right, or home workspace. You can refresh this, and if you expand your home now, you'll see now that we have GitLab DBX repo, which is our GitLab repo, and of course the other one here is for GitHub. Okay, and yeah, so now we can click into this repo, and you see by default we are checked into main. So basically pretty much we have cloned our repo and we can start working on it, right? So now to start working on it, let's go ahead and do that. So because we are now inside our main branch, let's check out of this main branch and create a feature branch. So to do that, just click into this main branch here, and let's create a feature branch. Okay, so while we are in main branch, let's create a feature branch out of main branch. So I'm going to do that, and we will call this one feature underscore maybe demo, and I'm just going to create this feature branch, and this is basically now going to branch out of our main branch, and now we can be able to do anything within the feature branch, and when we are ready and our changes are ready to go, then we can merge it to main. Okay, so we have our feature branch ready now, so just click out of this, and then you can see that we have now we are now checked into our feature branch instead of main branch. Okay, and now in order to do any development work, you can we can open this editor, and again Databricks is pretty as you know, has made this pretty simple, so we can do our development within the repo itself and then push it, or you can write it somewhere and then copy it here, whichever one is more comfortable for you. So in this case, you can see that we are inside our DBX repo now. So let's go ahead and create something in this repo, and then we'll push it. Okay, so I'm going to click this and then go to create, and let's just probably create a notebook. Okay, and then let's so you can see here new notebooks are now created with IPONP format. So basically these are IPython notebooks. That's the format. If you create a notebook, it's going to be the format of the file. Okay, so that's fine with me. And then let's name this. So I'm going to name this hello world, right? And you'll see that we have the language here. You can select the language. So Python is selected by default, but you can select SQL, Scala, R, whichever language that you want to use, right? And you can see here we are inside our feature branch, so you can know which branch you are working out of within this editor here, right? So let's go ahead and you know, write a very basic code. Maybe let's usually do what we usually do, print the hello world, right? Just for testing purposes, hello world here. And since this is notebook, you can actually test and see if you are you know, your code is working. So if you run this, right, if you run this, it's going to start the serverless compute cluster, and you can see your code has been executed, and now you can see that we have like the code is executing, right? We have the output here. Okay, so you can now start building up on top of this and do all of your development work. You can do your transformations. You can do, you know, you can basically run with this, and when you're ready, you can push it over to GitLab. So maybe let's do something here. Print 1 to maybe 100, print 1 to 100. Okay, and yeah, there it is. So Databricks is these notebooks are very smart nowadays. So you can see here, I just said this, I put the function, and by default it's just populating this, so I'm okay with that. So let's go ahead and run that. So basically what this one is going to do is it's going to start from for I in range 1 to 101, so it's going to like print up to 100. It does not include 101, and then it's going to print I. Okay, so that's fine. If you execute this, it's basically going to print all the way to 100, starting from number 1. Okay, so this is just regular Python stuff. So you can see, there we go. Okay, all right, so this is just for testing purposes. It's running, it's working fine. Now let's assume that we have done our development and we are happy with the work, and now we want to push this over to our repo. How do we do that? Okay, so once you are ready with this, all you have to do is just click this Git icon here. This will bring you into this section here, and this is going to show you all the changes, all of the changes that you have made within your feature branch. These are the files. This is a block of code that we just wrote, right? And now let's go ahead and push this over to GitLab Repo, right? To do that, just put your message here. So let's say add hello world, and then you can do any description, and let's go ahead and just commit and push this. Okay, so just do commit and push, and this one is going to successfully commit this, and you can see it's successfully committed and pushed changes to feature branch. Okay, so yep, you can close this, get out of here, and then if you go to your repo now and you refresh this, we should have now another branch here. So you can see this feature branch here now is showing up. So if you click this, you can see now that we have feature branch, and you can see this button here says create merge request. But within your feature branch, you can see that file there that we were working on. This is the notebook. This is what we have in there, right? And now we can go ahead and create a merge request, right? So let's go ahead and do that. If you click merge request, you can see right from it's going from feature branch into main. You can also change this. This is how it looks like if you want to change things around. But yeah, we are going to be going from our source branch is feature, and we are going to be going, the target is main. Okay, so I'm good with that. Let's compare. Okay, so we compare. It seems like we don't have any conflicts and it's looking good, right? So you can choose to, now if you have somebody that you want to assign this to review, you can assign it and add reviewers, milestones, and all of these other things. Okay, and merge can start anytime or after scheduled date, in case you put a scheduled date. Okay, so let's go ahead and create this merge request. I'm okay with deleting the feature branch after that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Create the feature, you create your merge request now, and we have delete source branch enabled, so that's okay. Now in case there are any conflicts going to show up here, but basically whoever you assigned to approve this merge request, once they click approve and you have merge permissions, then you'll see merge here. And if you are the one who is reviewing, who have been assigned this, and you want to write comments, you can put them here, and then the other person who raised the merge request will see, and they can make any changes that you you suggest, right? Anyway, yeah, so this code is good. So let's go ahead and merge this. So I'm going to click merge, and this is going to now merge our code to a main branch. Now remember, if there are any CI/CD, if you have CI/CD enabled for this repo, that CI/CD is going to run. If you have pipelines, it's going to run the pipeline, and then when it's all good, it's going to merge it. Or basically after you merge the code, the rest of the other steps are going to run. Okay, so you see now this one is merged, and now our code should be in the main branch. So let's go over to main branch now, and let's see if that is available. And that's the case. You can see this one was added 2 minutes ago. Within our main branch, we have our file available, right? There we go. So yeah, we have now successfully written and matched our code to the main branch from the repo branch, and all of that came over from Databricks repo, right? So you can see you can push all of your files from Databricks now over to that repo, and now you can basically do your development within Databricks environment, and when you're ready you can push that over to your GitLab or your GitHub account or even Bitbucket, whichever one you use, right? Very nice. Okay, so now if you were to switch this over to main branch, you will see that we have that file there also, I think. So let's go ahead and select main branch there and then switch it. Okay. So it's going to switch it. If you want to pull, you can pull any changes into your main branch. Just to make sure that if somebody else has pushed there anything else, you want to always pull, right? So before you start your development or you start matching or creating pull requests, just make sure that your feature branch is always it's kind of synced with main, so that you don't run into any conflicts. But anyway, yeah, so when you do that, you might want to refresh this page here, and now you see that we have our main branch, and that file that we merged in the merge request is now available here, and this is the code for that, right? So yeah, that's how basically Git works in general. You go to your feature branch, you do your development there, and then when you merge, your code will be available in the main branch. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much what I had for you in this video. Basically how you integrate your Databricks with GitLab, and we've went through the steps for doing that, and we went through a basic test, and we are able to see that our file is able now to be pushed over to our GitLab environment. Alright guys, so pretty much you can now start using this and scale it up whichever way you want. Now in the next video, what we might want to do is basically maybe do more of an end-to-end process for this. So we will go ahead and ingest data from various sources, do some manipulation within a notebook, and then push that code over to our GitLab environment. So that's probably something that I might do in the next and upcoming videos, so definitely do stay tuned. Alright guys, so that's all I had for in this video. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, please do give thumbs up and also share it with your friends. And additionally, if you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe so that you can stay updated when I release videos like this. Alright guys, I will see you then in the next video. Bye bye.